na ye church we na make even about sex before marriage. You say nyankopon a boy, my men try we match for shit. Nipa bia no wo operate on 3 levels. Nipa bia ye honhom. Na me bo nipa se honhom. O ma wadwene. And na wo nipadua mu to wo honam mu. So one, you are a spiritual being. You are a psychological being. And now we are the sociological being because you are in a physical body operating in an environment. Each level will impact a but and your kind relationship, especially in terms of marriage, a banner warrior, you are getting married to the spirit of the person, the mind of the person, and the environment of the person. Now, so when yes, auntie, I say we are, and someone will be good because my share mammy produce a mammy who offer. Body near physical air container. Near Nippon, Bavarian Cassa, and a home. Now, Johnny, any near my channel was here. And in time, require Yamu enough near my Pemina was Debbie, was a son, and I said, no, who offer. Nippon who offer container now share. There be a matron, there be a cotomi who will be what's me cotoidiane, and I'm a cotobi or the container at top. In terms of EBM, person to paint. Now they are painting container fade anytime you are more concerned about the content. But a bad relationship, I'm surprised. People just choose because of the container. Yes, the container, but the actual content, no. And then I will get involved with. So the idea is saying, Nyame na wo boy yen no enim how wa hye. Now one of the things that we pabra bomu impact on these 3 levels. Spiritual, psychological, and sociological. One thing that nipa we are impact on all the levels. Most people don't know. It's nyame boy what try say we be into relationship where men will be nice na ma ware. Nipa be break transgenerations and other way there. Because one over the spiritual level, Ashefu Eshebe be Proverbs chapter 23, verse number 27. But as I was saying, or baby a bear my own and one dear no. Tinie Bible a friend of the prophet say halot. So when you're about one dear, now when they die, the Bible see that person as halot. And Proverbs says that person is a spiritual pit. Why am I not? And most of the youth are not aware. Say Meshia Baba when you want friend or no now no recorder. Unyanya obane one dear no recorder. Why whom woman was for a halot is a deep pit. Why am not? And most people today, and they make them say spiritual, and yeah, they are doing so physically, they work only in Panakoda, but whom you've buried your destiny, you've buried yourself, which most people are not aware, and most pastors are not even able to explain it well. Because they can so many more German, many more, they only name more German, you intimate him, and to Nipano Kobo German and on Kodevi, Nabi, and so who's a normal, no, what's you name to us if you never be Brasati, what be Anna?
Me patro me ba.
We want so never be Brasati Konechi. Now, me yen checho, we na me checho. I want to suffer near Yampa. What's the Unyama cross Nipa, Niama inside the different your will, your emotions, your intellect, you're all in your soul. In the moment about 2 sana, you've buried your soul according to the Bible. What I say? And the man is our pedia in Yajuma, who's she in Yajuma, your person will be who won't say, will be sure about one disappointed. So when you begin to see, say, your life is full of disappointment, will be to be promising. Yes, it's an evidence your soul is buried. And one of the 3 things that is sharing power, true says. That's one thing. Then psychologically, nipa biya, especially ma, and I am talking most of this nyame di protector or because of our want mama kunadu nyame connect mo adwene ene mo se ebom I want to because do aboa bre na adwene no ene bie ema wo and it is a bad man your ho ade no no da owura wadwene owura wakum enta betuma share your ndre bo ne boy bi na mato say boy kura say bi o wo chese won mo ade wo ba bia and so then into who jai we owura wakum we owura wadwene into who say what me create no bono and so me don't meet me the enya all because the person has taken over your mind and your heart through sex and it is more dangerous. Say me into relationship. The whole concept of relationship saying me Roman can study it. Why? Because the foundation of every relationship, I understand. And your love, me see the foundation. Our any foundation, you be see that your foundation. You the blocks, ne, you are born money way, plus way. Love, I want to do my your relationship. I understand. Even more do my way. You have a relationship more colleagues are no more ejuma. No matter how you so on your profession when you ejuma here, you every company be in it. That's not an asset. I get my point. So the foundation, every relationship. I understand. So we understand our roles. We understand. Anything the whole concept of relationship and saying, my share, my we are spiritual beings. We are psychological beings. We are sociological beings. Therefore, I need to understand your spiritual background. I need to understand your mind. And the mind, there are a lot of things in womb. One is what we call the temperament. And is the kind disrespectful many opportunity to counsel a lot of couples. And by the time why you better say, now one thing along the way, say they didn't even understand their psychological makeup. One element of temperament. Temperament is saying, nipa biya was not going to hear into your cruise, you almost be the you have 4 groups, you have the melancholics. Which are melancholic neighbor were very organized, very schedule oriented. Omo come out to mutumi effort. A normal church or one person say they are perfectionistic people, they are task oriented. Or more attaining as virgin to also respect body. So those are the people who weakness say be brain sometimes nema who here be na or who no when you are there crumpa or to be suspect to na some of these things no. And it's sometimes most of the things that conclude say maybe more than your inability to understand the mindset of the person. What I say, anything to relationship is saying, yen two your boss, yen tier once. Me who say, my mention what is saying. Now me and Kasami to say because me touch say, oh, be our love will operate. No, you are going to clash with somebody at a point. If you are not going to different choleric for a task oriented, or won't they do some year always. I'm not entirely the same, but I'm not saying yet. On who be na no timi tia oni pam ko betimi atia me we bia na oba ise no we man call it for bia o ma de on timi nyan so betia no na nka mo dwene etu twa asem keto bi kire no kra na o betimi adwene wo de what does it etu be ba no na o mood so scratch me swinge what and then ni age kina no person we quiet and so or ye private on one trust ni baby na we worry say on tina say oba ya wa ye din no so dem my obi bia na when you're in a mood, the reason why you feel offended, say, otherwise you be in and then the one can't do I also to me over this over no more. And I'm a maybe Saudi entire. Why you did now? No any mood. But you see, why are you fighting? We don't understand ourselves. Okay. You understand?
About my quotation be.
Yeah.
Now so the
Proverbs 23. Verse 27.
Brofono no waha.
Yeah.
Or say for an adulterous woman is a deep pit.
Yeah, deep pit.
And a wayward wife is a narrow well.
Yes. Into a bar or no nam no to me my clan in the debiano. Why am I only question? It's most of the young guys and now bus will be burying their destiny. And with that catch might be because most of you the time warrior can't change say to Bema any means you know. Why? Because Bema and Jones will be worried one man, can't call one. They meant a will be on name man who see two months of our no more as a mobile warrior and BBS. We see ever and I'm free. You ever were in a program whereby our one was you know. So now most of the young people in say to show my love. Necessarily show love. Are you getting my point? Because what so for instance me back na me the truth me here. Meaning the car to me, your car you good, but maybe about 12 years, one only license, 2 means and driving. No matter how we show me so, men from a car man, 10% improve semi dono. No, or 2 car, not the people who are cannot even explain to anybody. So I wanted to show my love. They say the reason most people are using sex now to show is that they don't understand the spiritual implications. And I can say, not even the spiritual, even the psychological. So I'm man be bred to remember be a waro or more. Truly they realize that by my own team, one. But because any diamond and need chi and they couldn't let the man go.
And none sunti.
Yes, and none son so they couldn't let the man go. Most women when you now your transformers no nipa interpretation was most of the things are a good warrior. It was there before the marriage. Baby I will complain. So people come to me and they are complaining about their husbands. I look at them and I smile. And that as they taught me one thing that but you allowed him to sleep with you, overcrowded with judgment of him, and you couldn't let him go.
Papa, you share your cast will be more dear our relationship and answer worry more. Nanny pano, ni su and any buying, any dear hang. Nasa di buona ya can was no crown, and century any bene dead.
Yeah, so now your cast will be more dear, you only 2 forms, you the general and the specifics. So, for instance, we say, yes, you could screen, you know. You want to see a day in my akra ohye penyi achia no woni penyi kasa my voice and microphone don't shout on people. So those are general near my yama yina paswati ase enti no sa subani bi no so wo tanedi ana so be ma bi ahia ona be ma ware wo na bi na wo fokra ba wo nchen no mo kasa anyhow a obi feel say no umu ade paswati ase ene one side ene what the specifics na specifics na saying nipa biya wo niema a ehye na bufu na wo say wo kasa wo make some intro and I was so happy with it. We are different people. We say depending on the nurturing process, environment. Now me come about social aspect of human beings. But I don't know, you know, mama can do, and also impart one year so. But we say we them offering fancy anyway, or mom and man and be bring rubber form man anyway mo. What I say. But at the same time, no more mutina across the way you need more. They speak on top of their voice. Are you getting my point?
Mama nchirem kakra. Mama motina mpoano no.
Mpoano no.
Aya na yese mpoano ni asochini ye dede. Enti wo mo kasa no wo ma antiatin mu a.
Me dey say odi atoso. Na so hwe bibi wa ha. Meanwhile, maybe generally what she say when obi kasa on top of the voice or disrespectful. But meanwhile in that environment no, that aspect is a normal thing there. You kasa on top of our voice. Are you getting my point? Imagine say anybody free side or your bar. No be share bema no be free ba no with that dabafo kasa na mama su be na no water obetwe say me yiri mu ade but that's the impact of the environment.
But papa ye can say no hu obi wo ho no mu a na enye se wo mu ade o se ne awoka ye no baby anipa ne free ba no e bia se ne akasa ne tie no obekasa kra sa ne bo afu so ne bo mfu ye betumi akasa baby obi free nso.
Then I'm not American, no. So your friend the nurturing process. Then when you make one tafu, you know, tafu. Na until your friend, we just acquire your friend nature syndrome. You can't nature near my petty free. You will fall from the science for using nature. Say I did be a free yame or better moon can yame. So natural things are winning. It was a bit will be one in Papa Crantanda. The ocean is too bad and cast and nuance. What's up, Papa? Then the nature no. Environment no tintaform you know the bakobet na bebe me ye adwuma East Legon Northwood University what is no East Legon na the bakobet na bebe me so yetete me ashaman patro wuti me am taji with one am yetete me nyina the ashaman to the world so you the bakobet na asham but the time be nyini no you are going to see a clear difference and they find the nurturing so baby any pass yetete no and during counseling, we bring all these things to bear for you to appreciate. Say, these are the things you may not like about your partner, but some of them are the impact of the environment, the nurturing. And anytime that's the general way and the specific. So specifically, at the end now, so who want to say what? So now can we not be so we friend the mindset. Yeah, come mindset.
Mama now say phone lines, no na eja. Yentu an komo ne so. Ane yedi nkomo ede afa kwani a obefa so ene partner nani nso ade wo mu ade atena se ya enkofa nsusu ansobo ne enfama se oni nipa saa ebedi akoniaba anansa woso ye nkonkofo haw enfamro eno nkomo ena mene apostle Thomas Kusi-Appiah AD ana Appiah Kusi AD no na ye hwe se kwan papa ben ena wonye obi saa e wo relationship ana aware mu a obetumi abone chem so na wadada no a na nkonkofo haw enfama bia na wo saa situation ni bi e wo fie bia relationship a we free ase no wo hu saa nsencheni no bia na obetumi afredu medi so na wa kire wadwene na wo ne ya che situation a wo komu anase wo nua bi mpo komu na sofo atimi etufo na wo so atimi edibi aboa no.
Yeah, so the American one of the things a different way in from mindset. So for instance, nana, ebia, we say come mindset. I do not day into nana. See it. I do not send people to a child. The woman, obia was to share the effort. As was interpreting, we interpreting the way we interpreting, they were be responding to. My example. Say, see, I maybe I'm madam for you, a friend, mammy kunadu. On the MFA. Na me who atade kokro. Say atade efe. Na me to mammy kunadu. Oh, so for nyami israel. MFA just I don't over with the microphone between what atade kokro abremi ana. Now one person say, where is the problem? The same dress will be any ajo home. The same dress will be boy then. All because the way man is shared when interpreting, When we interpret it, say you are insulting me. We have to interpret it, wow, this is a beautiful dress. So every behavior be an
offer for be about masu ye ni nkomo. Me bacho good morning. Ye fra say na hin na ukase free.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Bacho ye friend me Joe.
Yes you.
Bacho ye friend me Joe me kasa fi Madina.
Joe ye tie wo, utie wo ho so ebe yiwe fra homa ne so why?
Okay, bacho me pese me bisa sofo say na o kase say oba no nya no ade na na ayi bibisa wasi ho nti bacho ne na me bisa say no ya ye bibisa ti yes ye bu say no
ma ye bibia ne de
ne ye be ya fa ho
bibia be
sabi o ye hia ada me ye no ade bet me na ada
yo ene ma papa nyi wa no o se se no be ya fa.
Yeah, so I think say they were talking for the say who sit down na who's a foundational enya men kase ma boka estimate so who see we and say the nan be fe ebebu egu ti dey kan ya adwen sacha no who say on to some no be ware no sam na mo ye twam ti man nyame pe na de bone eche ti mo kan so wo ka pa mo ka bone o de be chew na ma gie tumu say no mo nkutu sa na mo kopem say mo be ware na mo to ase ye be ware nti ye be kwaso aye na say wan adwen sacha enya mai what you say
yo offer for abai ye fro say na hin na ukase free
bajo ye frem say ira me free votary bato
okay Sarah me yetio
bajo asema pastor Ekan misu mi share the same problem ni bi
okay
mi den de afi de threat ni na bim anti na person bi san say ekwan won say metimi eja obana
Sarah o partner no ne omu ade
Debbie. Last guy or the daddy bika abumitik.
Oh.
Ama.
Enti wano no nebufuo ba ene wakasa ana woye niema enso ani ana se ne bumfu ye kra no sa na wote.
Ye umni se onu na menim se afri nebusemu menim. Onu oya ade na wuka kire na obetie tim ti se na pastor ka se omo a free mpoano no otimi ha na ni kra kire me
okay
nti sisia na me mi si mi fi na so itu afrifio ama ka onu nko awo no
I think say ono de onyamra on frɛ na yen trans because na mta wo hemu no manya sa case bebre wo be hemu na ono no the temperament no what the fuel this behavior na mta bi no choleric or by your melancholic the ono so ntimi nyina so betia mo adu ni so it will be responding and I was would say I say normal
so
most people be ba no wo say temperament na air clash and with them no omo bufu sa na because on time omo dwene so depression ni they can go overboard enti wo unyamra na fo chechire mu na wo do mu nyina fa tete mu a stabilize the situation you know entertain say we are on friend
na Sarah ye we are sanfra wate na ne ye apostle eni nkomo na monhwe say omoye na say bibia ntimi anye de anene mohuni
na men kan che Sarah so sometimes we go our realm no office challenge na no dream say the best option is divorce me kan wa fidie so bi antie divorce is never a solution the entire our area will stages are go through so oba we share on Thursday you know say na what oni so humanity a stage na modu our area
Kwa masomra ofrefo abai ma che for say hina okase free
pocho makase free takradi
okay
pocho ya sana George
yo yetio
massive serious problem jo accident this year no anya like a panapa
or your wife
this year no ya sa wada ya bawa
afa na mo be ware okay
but and with me kasa like if you are in the same show with you then make a future some but I'm responding the also kasa dinu an kan don kasa di okay mati say and with the first time there we could be but no idea why quiet I express in term more than this obufu ana my oboni di ana nti o ma
on feel comfortable
feel comfortable me be like and me nyada me ask like near I will be there like Mukasa and Pram so send you. But on two on Casa.
Mate, Papa be you one.
Yeah. So now the American our rebel go 2 stages. Into the first stage the passion say when which here psychological there's something called feel good syndrome. When each nipa much one thing that time you are blinded by nipa fault. In fact, you are not even thinking of nipa the oil, name the obet my yama nipa a stage. Now ube move from there to the reality stage. A one of being dead now for who to buy any maybe pay and teaching said they might look. Divorce is never a solution. Why? Because any partner will not do certain stage because there are 7 stages in marriage. Maybe depending on the level I didn't do now, would you so the right person? Who could share a man so you are going to start all over again with the passion stage, which make you feel say we need the right person for you. Odin Baba could do on also be jai. So I think when also say no church now for 40 years every relation go through stages.
Okay. Me patro ya fro say hin na okasa free.
Patro your friend Ruben na me be me because so ba me next no. Melancholy song. Na ni fufu awu on. Nti anka me be me hu say like anka me be me hu na ni bufu a me ko ni bufu a o tre. Na ni di so a o tre. Anka me be me hu kan ya.
Ne bufu a osre. Ruben.
Yes.
Ne bufu a osre.
Ne bufu a osre o ma hu se ne bufu. Na ni di so a o tre.
Enti na unhu se bia nipa ni wom.
Aha, me be me hu.
Obi a ne bufu a osre na melancholy.
Okay.
But ne bufu a osre ten dia.
Okay. Ruben e da say.
Omo mbufu a osre na melancholic. Most of the time either sanguine or phlegmatic for. But melancholic mean on already to something they can be moody. On the moon for na their mood can swing and they temperament here but things be betray. So maybe at the right time teach him. What I say?
Na we hu nipa na wo ne tie ni yi.
Yes, so omono twa dey on the moon for na something they feel like being quiet.
Very
moody or no be ankasa. And I don't say who ni mo abegin say wo mu and any mood na swing they part of way. So one tin nipa na say and almost ni bufu ankasa so or because adwene no any sometimes my connect no libu for the so no better and to most yeah can this society almost remember some remove because on name na be why you've not even want me to oba na on anything say and mama could do one thing over the years of media counseling no most marriages say I can say about 90% are on temperament issues because we don't understand ourselves we try to compare people even here can odo na mama could say odo here can you what the professional love things me dey show odo to you no enya na me dey show odo what I say obi ho a ne do no brofo the love thing nyina no e brofo their friend giving gift or no channel there and most of the time before no one day say we to buchi ba we to ema no we be kwatena brochi and wo dey special love ama no
nti ope
what I say
baba ya kwa ma so mra ne to aso ofrefo aba ye fro say hin na akose free me ba cho menka hello na ora no Ruben question no baby say no na me bisa say obi a ne bufo a o ma hu se ne bu afu bibi ye no kro ma hu se bibi ye no no obetumi ayo bibi ana but ye nkwa homa ne somra me ba cho good morning
me dofo
me so ye fro say na o kasa free
me din dey do to me kasa free puku ase
okay yetio.
Good morning.
Me ba cho ye tie wo lower TV volume ni why nya sa MFO be you free so. Adutumu a anope de ya tewote. Me sra wo ofra entie o hutie o mo be you free so. Enti na papa me bisa obi ho a de bia ne segu so. De bia ne segu so wakaso wo ye wade a sign obesi aye wa ebe ye wo ya.
Yeah, so na me try no obi any how express no. And I'm telling you a part of the understanding. What you say? Obu ho a ne bufu say choleric say omo ye impatient one interest want to because they define written by respect to interest want to all this respecting pe obetemo bu so obehu sane bu afu melancholic obehu sound reform kwadom to be phlegmatic for no omo orientation omo na ye ameme pasumdie for no they don't show confrontation what I say no pe omo no more of relationship oriented people.
Hello Mpacho, good morning.
Morning.
Mpacho e fro say na o ka say free
Ben, my casa fita ready.
Okay, Ben, it's you. Mesro oba na obeti ho dia ye ma wo nyina so kra nche.
Yeah. So to phlegmatic for are more interested in relationship. Omo no no 20 minutes salary kra no dia man common de no. But eto ono no oye na dia de ka omo ntumi confront o. Ono ware krampo ye be man na ma ko ntumi ntia wo mo. Ono ombo ne ma. So such a person oye na dia on to me show ma who say why anybody but a sheni mu say the people be on the patience level a sheni mu cha no ono so odi uboni a na esu okun no no to beti say na so obi de as the good na ire so obi aboni ire tuo mu say say sankrofo no what I say omu timi try say avoid this confrontation no but edru na ebro so na fi wetu na mo and they can be very wicked some when it comes to some of these things unlike omo no bebum say choleric obebom omu I say jata no bebum say mani nje de oye no on so catch out some few minutes na bufo na ko so that's why it's important so be hu ni pakwa one no etie no but so coming back to the near time disrespect no person mindset no any determine so for example that adi ba ye atade kro na obi ani ajobi so ni dem pa kire ni so ban bi obi de na die bia no ma me kuna do the way wo hwe na wo dey interpret na be chi dey wa ba dey wo be respond but what you say it's my worry oba no ma hu se me ri me worry ni send yet environment of we omo kasa e wosoro a se o kasa wosoro a the matter say mama my voice am rafum name I wouldn't interpret it say o mu ade enti because me ni ba bi o free ba metena say that's the foundation to marriage, you know. The problem is facing in any enthusiasm, ye most people ye bro remove how near manena may read to say in answer. There's a dark part of understanding in Tinya. And what's about Amos chapter 3, verse 3, verse say, how can two work together except they agree? Another verse says they understand. Until you understand someone, you can never work the person.
Offer for about your frost, say, he now can say free. Nache say akasi mabese me no ne apon e na ye kaguma som no enti papa ansa na ye bekọ no kwan papa ben ye befa so a ye betu anamo amasafo yi se ne awokan ye ne temperament ka ho behunu nipa ni yie wankasa so wa hunu ho a enya de a obehunu bo amayiye enti adwuma ben ne sese ye yema ye ho na ye nso ye fa nsua afofo
afutu amedem awarefo abrebia ne se you can never interpret anything outside or out of context. But you say, "Mama, Michelle says here, and our baby says no boss or try. You bet na yasot." But that over cross sign is up as your bossa. No back from back as your bossa. You didn't rain more. Obey my bomb with the fruit. Your bubble and some. What includes our real no a contest and Yamian Semono.